lifelong army na sabalong basu na sabalo Egypt. Resolve sa amin kasi. God kissed them come out of Egypt. Now bring them going to the solitude of the wilderness. This was God's college. Lord train him at the place nothing. You may look him old man, you make him all big walk at the world, all great way, called this laha. Kind place also. Elijah was at Horeb. Ezekiel was at the place called him Kaaba. Paul was in Arabia. And John was on the island of Patmos. You may look at walk man look God today, you'll go to universities, not all kissing course for arts, not all graduate. But long kissing divinity, not all. God had to bring them and work with them, had to take them out. Often the middle of duty, people look at him, how God show up, precious ones show up, the life of man, the building man, where I'm singati man, and I'm like using man. These last all the time he played look. I'm talking Moses, Ross and Subli. What's so important about shoes? Until you take your shoes off. The burning bush was generally been taken as an emblem of church. It's like a church that was on fire. Amid those fires of tribulation. It got deeper meaning below. This fire was talking of God's presence. God stopped them. The bush was unconsumed. Fire to cook it. Because God's love was the fuel that lighted him up. It's the fire. Look at all next successful steps God gives him. And though I have seen, I have heard, I know, I'm coming down, will send. Time to look at him here, we see the cry on previous chapter, look at him, the cry, and that cry was answered. Now God will come down. When the night me out of darkness, part of message. Israel, Bible was all grown. Just like what ground cry inside the bell. Some of you had moments that cry, gonna cry, stop na. So what will go ahead. And Israel cried the purpose of bondage or something colors. Lona mo basigot no ba cry. All slaves, they were in captivity. All of that right to sing out the cry. But there were times they would go back to house all. There was groaning, there was heartbreak cry. It said, cry, belong cry. Cry, belong cry, true. Instead of bell, it's like cry, with pain and come out of bell all. No such heart, no cry. Me had to look at some of them, mama cry in the morning, get up and papa look at them, but I be Solabi, also them. These things like they, one of time, this is something behind. When will this captivity end? And we can go free. And these people were born into slavery. Generations, 3-4 generations were born into slavery. They knew nothing about freedom. That cry, the groaning from their heart was very, very painful, and God saw that cry. And God came down. But God had to call a man to lead Israel out. And that man was Moses. That same man 40 years ago, and they helped all Israel. And they stopped him all. They killed the Egyptian soldier. It was a murderer. He was on the run. He was a fugitive. But behind him, now God is calling him back. Let's go back. Let's make him to walk. Time you understand him, how Israel go through all this, oh, get heavy. Now cry. And God had him cry, bro. Sometimes people make him cry, so sometimes people don't cry enough. And we see after 40 years in the school of wilderness, and God shows up to Moses. It took Moses 40 years, and the children of Israel 400 years. Waiting on God is not easy at times. And kissing, it takes a man and woman who can build in with patience. No patience, you're going to crack easily. But you give up, but you give up, or you give in easily. There is no shortcut in a Christian life. It's always a winding road. Ask him Moses and Moses, ask him Moses and Paul, ask him one man, and they'll tell you about Christian life. There is no shortcut. You'll have to keep on moving. You'll have to keep on following. You don't have to sit down and go back there to me tired and me put sit down there. That you sit down, but you sit down forever. If you find a comfort place, you're going to sit there forever. You're going to keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. The Christian life will be. Back in 1800, close to between 18 and 1900, and all go down of school. One place of line of school all go excursion to England. Now all go around and look at England, round they come, now all come up to one place. Now, a place where John Wesley and Charles Wesley, is the two man, where Methodist Church come out all. Now this is the two man, all go to house to all go to house to John Wesley. The time all go now go looking for the place. Now look, it's like a museum. Now look around the hub. Now they came out. All goes out the bus, they did the head count. There was one student missing. One of the students they missed. So all to go back, now check him. So, what you mean you student? Now all come back, now they went in. Now goes to the society of John Wesley. There's a young man kneeling down the place where John Wesley said, pray Lord. Or like McDonald's stop Lord, down the carpet. That's the Brooklyn School and pray Lord. There was a young man, Brooklyn School and praise. Now look go down. And this man was Billy Graham. And Brooklyn School. Now we're going to pray and go, God, can you do it again? God, can you do it again? Now we're going to pray. God raised this man, Billy Graham, out in talk, all going to have. There's over 1 million man turning back to the ministry of Billy Graham. Medium of the Dr. Jessalva, Ami Jessalva, and Pastor Napigindo and Dr. Ken Jessalva in place Loan. He's 95, 96 now. I'm started with him. Back in 1963, I was a young man at the University of Philippines. There was a Billy Graham crusade, and I got saved there. He's a young man. He's a medical doctor. He's also a Baptist preacher. And talk me Tony Bell under the Billy Graham crusade of 1963. Billy Graham, Tony Bell, one of the Baptist evangelists named Loan, something Mordecai, and Maru talk. One of the big Latin revival meeting. And one of them, two man, 14 years old, nobody come to 10. All come to run and no got space, they were trying to go. Now Asha look them all. You Asha here is morning. Asha played an important role. Asha look them all. I'm 60 going. Hey, young boys, come back. I'm gonna find a space for you. Now I'm kind of people come back. Now find a space and put them all inside. Not knowing that morning Billy Graham, but having been sacrifice of life. Then is the poor man, but having been believed on Christ. Poor man Loan becomes the man. And all the treatment of Billy Graham, all going to help the world. He was the one, and mastermind, and he was the planner, and planning more than meetings for him. This is a poor man going to be talking about. Laniman, story of Mordecai Ham, this is the man out in Billy Graham talking about. But the key man played an important role in the life of Billy Graham was the usher. He did not let him go. They picked him up, they bring him come. Brothers and sisters, some of the picking grow up here. You look for something like Papa and Mama. Some only come in triangle line all come. But you have no idea God's going to raise them up tomorrow. Tomorrow. Make a settlement of Morata. I make room for every little children to grow up the street of Mibla. Or Pini come, Mr. Dogwell. Church, take care of these young children. You have no idea. Tomorrow, I'll come up walk my God. I'll come up marry the pastor. I'll make him walk on God. Take time for them. Make a good apostle all the look out of the land. Don't leave any children. Look at those and not and listen go back. Take ownership of them. Kiss him all comes to you and believe and look out of them. This is the young man, Brooklyn School helped them go, God, can you do it again? And God did it again. The lifetime of Billy Graham. And Billy Graham reached him all to help the world. This is the 40th anniversary of the Bible Baptist Church. Can I give you a challenge today? Can someone come to Brooklyn School and go, Father God, pass up and play someone think like close to 30 years, you shouldn't go back. But can you do it again? Now some morning, can you do it again? And God, you can make him walk life with me. They cannot walk again also before Pastor and place people said no to you. Can you do it again? Can that be your prayer this morning? Can you do it again? The number one something people are looking this morning, which is the calling. The calling. And talk Moses. Time you will look at this the call, the first something. instead of ministry, instead of anything, that's going to be a calling. You cannot do the work of God without a calling. Plenty man like making walk on God without the calling, and all make him go, and all foul, or this like walk, and they make him about the bottom and walk on God, the walk on God, all to make him good, and they come up more heavy to walk on God, because the God called on God will stop the man. Every time you look at man in the Bible, God calls them. Them calling Moses. And by identifying him, them calling him, spread the name of him. God's work, there must be a calling. People are looking like called on God. People are sorry got called, so you come. Number one, called for salvation. You saw this morning, you know, been tiny bell and believe on Jesus Christ. You got to listen to that call of salvation. God is calling you to get saved. One plus fear say come up to me and plenty of lamb to me blow opinion to me bone jello Baptist church but dying to go to hell. Just a couple of weeks and people looking plenty of opinion to me bone Baptist church tiny bell and believe on Jesus Christ. Born in that little church, get used to the Bible, get used to the hymns, go come to the Baptist church, and no tiny bell, not dying, they go to hell. That's a very, very sad story. You grow into the church, I mean, how much you born into the Baptist church, you grow into the church, but you know tiny bell, the belief on Jesus Christ, you die, they go to hell. No consider nothing in the church to just come to go. Sit down and think it might be if we were to die tonight, if you were to die today, you might go to where? Sit down and answer the question. It's a call of salvation. God's calling you to get saved. God calling you that you must give him life little big for Jesus. So that you must clear. Lani man salo Jesus lo kintin lo on the bell will almost salo. Plenty people in people are carrying Baptists but die they go to hellfire. You may carry them come house lot, they carry go back nothing. Carry all come, carry them all go. Carry them all go back. Oh no, clearly. Come sit down, they go back. The papa and the mama, me like encourage you to sit with your children, talk to them. Be serious about their life. People you carry him. Sit down in to talk no hole. Me look at me, you know, sit down good, the thing don't like me. What's wrong with you? Sit with them, talk to them. You have a man-to-man talk, lady-to-lady talk. No, don't want them all. You tell you she don't want them all. They'll tell you. Some of the time, Papa and Mama, you don't spending time when they're picking you. That's why they're not telling you. You're going to spend time with them. Talk to them. Life of Moses beginning from the house. Those early moments in his life, those he rocked with his Papa and Mama, that shaped him not life of Moses. And the time he shifted to Egypt, he didn't blow on him, stop him there. Papa and Mama blow him. Little family, different state going, he grew up. He's really home. Those are the things that no true man that people don't come on top. Me don't let the church over tell them that you may shift more opinion. Come to my church, to my school. Church will guard them all. School will guard them all. Government will guard them all. Church carry the opinion. Government carry the opinion. School carry the opinion. You carry the opinion. You don't carry the opinion. It's not in the school man. Give Sabbath man. Help him to come up good man, the good marry the country. The first teaching in school start at home. But they were you don't handle in the look at him, must look at him. That wasn't time. We got to be serious. People need to Baptist today. Don't look at no people me blah. Or people like a spark man, a spark man, or about the road, the one. Me plan to give him time to talk good one. Plan all this time till the Baptist says no, but then they go to hell. Come to Lord to good land, walk back, go back, but then they still go to hell. What do you mean? Give him talk no? You walk behind him, talk preacher, heard him talk. You heard him talk on no God. Put in my opinion, you heard him talk on no God. Are you sure you clear good to talk on God or no God? That first call every time I come up to life of man is a call of salvation. You miss him as a call, you miss everything. That's the most important call of life on you, about eternity. Spending life in heaven or no hell. Now you miss him as a call, you miss everything. Plenty man today bypass him as a call of salvation. All time that me had him got to make him walk on God. They make him walk nothing, they think me make him walk on God, no, go to heaven. No, you cannot make him walk on God and go to heaven. Walk along go to heaven and Jesus Christ making people walk with God. Walk to you to believe in Jesus Christ. You hear that call of salvation. You turn and believe in Jesus Christ. You don't make him? I'm sorry, my friend. You're gonna miss it. You'll miss him opportunity to give life in you, to Jesus Christ na tayo ko hell. Mipla kalau Cebu, antap mipla border Jiwaka province of Cebu, mipla orang tu one place, na one place. Pentecostal pastor, I'm pastor of the church more than 40 years, 20 years. COC church. Now mipla orang tu on top, you go down long highway, you got what you go inside. Now mipla orang tu place, there's a man named Kam, Sinan, miyarin tu tonight. You love the Baptist church? Baptist church don't listen back to you. Most of the time, you make homes of Baptist church, you know not helping you. Baptist church is not what go to heaven. You don't care you love the Baptist church, you will still die and go to hellfire. It's the man sitting down in Harin corner, behind and picking. You know, I love to defend him, lot of them are good here. ST but defend him ST, Catholic but defend him Catholic, Lutheran but defend him Lutheran, United Church but defend him United Church. A lot of people defend him, lot of people, Baptists don't defend him, lot of people all. I'm also the Muslim though, lot of people not looking back man. Me not defend him, lot of people me. I'm proud I'm a Baptist, but the road to go to heaven, might be talking straight, just Christ and to heaven. John the Baptist said, behold, the lamp of God which taketh away the sin of the world. John 1:29. We're going to point you to Jesus Christ. It's good. You come to Baptist to Sinan, but suppose you don't have to believe in Jesus Christ. Baptist church will not make homeless something on you. By not defending you, you might die and go to hellfire. By not helping you know what in the Baptist church is the Bible where I'm talking about some participant man. The meeting one line, suppose all there was some lotu that name instead of the Bible, helping man. The you don't sound lotu. Baptist got named the Bible. John the Baptist, you got Nazarene, you got named the Bible. Church of Christ, you got named the Bible. A lot of lotu no got named the Bible. People got named the Bible. But Lord, name the place all the Bible do not help me. Jesus Christ does what kissing back man, they give life all time no man. Step Islam morning. That's the important call. Before we go down more, out and talk, be like you, take heed today. If you're not saved, make sure you settle in the Sunday before you walk out of that door. You may never come back again. I've seen people at Morata that came and they never came back again. Oh, die. There was an opportunity them coming. God bring them come. And I'm not come back again. And I'm dying, I go finish. I'm not trying to believe on Jesus Christ, I'm not trying to believe on Jesus Christ. That call of salvation, when we see here Moses, that was a call of service. God called him so that everybody give him envy along God. And that time you look at Moses and come closer more and understand him, the call. That call was a call of service. That call, the call of surrender. Then put him like when you go down. And then people look at him, it was a call of sanctification. Sanctification means put yourself aside. He was set apart.